Hey everybody, this is Fran Fraschella, draft expert and basketball junkie. To everybody who's watching, let's get our friends at General Manager Games the subscribers they deserve. Just press that red subscriber button and immerse yourself in sports AI through GM Games content. And on Twitter, it's GM_games. Let's get after it. Let's go.
All right, this is Bonanza. It's bigger than Christmas. Let's get the word out. Boom. Boom. Dropping them in a few Discord chats. Online leagues, Wolverine Studios. CB General, Wolverine Studios. The biggest night of the year for the CBGM, the recruit night. Probably on X. One other spot. Season 2039. Getting up there. Let's get everybody in, and then we'll get this cracking. Crack-a-lack. Okay. All right. Let's see who's in. Agalia's here. All right. We got first visit. Who else making their way in? When people do, just let me know because I want to get going. Big Ev, did not make your transactions, bro. It's actually super annoying to do them when trying to get this thing going. So next time. Yeah, well, you'll find out if I say Dame or not. So don't worry too much about recruits that way. Let's see who else is going to get on. All right. The word's out. I think I'm only going to give it a couple more minutes, and then we're going to do the obvious rollover just to see that no shenanigans. And then we go through Cards' profile, Brian Scott, 125 high-level recruits, and go on the way down and keep pushing through. So happy to get going soon. Don't want this thing to be an hour and a half. 1 hour would be just right, and then we go from there. So, and people are starting to make their way in a little bit. And I think I can get going because people are not going to want to see anything probably till the top 25 or 50. So I might as well get going here. So with that in mind, that's the graphic. I put the new year on it, 2039, and then we're going to get going after that. So what do you see when I do... okay, so let me go to a screen that's not the commish passwords and stuff. All right. Okay. So, all right, Kev, appreciate it. Really helps out that server cost. Okay. So next up, cover image or overlay background. I think it's cover image. All right. Okay. All right. We have no leaders. Yeah. So don't worry about that. What is important to see right here for anybody who is visiting CBGM for the first time is that we're on this date. This date is the day before. So early's already got declared. One guy's out of the way. His name's Remy Alvarez. He went to Maryland. He went to Coffee. He is gone. So one guy's gone. It used to be a lot higher. Now it's lower. So not too many guys go early. But this is the night when you pitch, you have the best chance of landing your guys. And we call it the recruiting bonanza. Could be anything. That was just a word that was thrown out there. Could be fiesta, could be whatever you want. But this is important because you see me as the commish, roll the date, everybody's got their lottery chance, and off we go. So next up, everyone's going to watch the date rollover. So hopefully it doesn't take a long time. Let's get it going. We need to get to the 18th. We're on a screen where nobody, I believe, can tell who's going where and yet, but I will probably need to put up the cover image in a second when things just kind of wrap up, so no one gets a sneak peek when I get into the recruiting area and see any reveals too soon. Oh, that was fast. Okay, so let me Cover image back up. We're on the 18th. We're going to get into Cards' his profile right now. Cards 1125, famous on the GM Games channel for doing games like this and wrestling. Mostly. Football, not so much. All right. I'm on the wrong guy. Where is it? Where is he? Okay. All right. Getting into recruit players. I don't even want to be spoiled, so I just kind of hide that stuff. Remy, I'm clicking on. Now I'm going back. Now I'm on 125. Okay. And off we go. And funny, I don't think MBB Mets, I think actually your guys first. So here we go. We're in. We're going to work our way down. It's Auburn first. 125 selection. Eldon Juarez off to Auburn at 125. Next up, Luka Sinkovic, Slovenia, 124 unsigned. LaSalle with some interest on him. The shooting guard. He's not signed yet. And what else is up? We got Isaac Davis, 123. AI Memphis interested. West recruit. Not much going on there. Trayvon Alexander goes to Cal. So Bubba has landed a recruit. First of the night. Not sure if he's in the chat. Next up after that, Cassius Dahl. Cassius Dahl is not signed at 121. Moving down the list. Kian Dawson, or Kyan. Sounds better with funny when it's Jamaican, but Kyan Dawson, 120 unsigned. Next, Amari Eaton, unsigned. I think some guys are interested in this player. It's probably decent from some camps. Sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I read him in an email. He's definitely somewhat decent. I think he was in one of the top 5 or something. Anyways, UConn, USC, and St. Mary's on it. Now we're at 118. Fernando Inzaghi from Italy is not signed. He decided to visit K-State and Florida State. 118, working the way down. Dontrell Levine, whatever you want to say, like Adam Levine. 117. AI Utah, kind of digging him. DeMarco Hutchinson, 116. IGPA, went to visit Illinois. Illinois is not interested in this guy. Probably because we got a little sneak peek here that he is decent only at regional camp. So that could be a giveaway. Next up, Sid Jet, 115, unsigned from Honolulu, Hawaii, a JUCO. And next, Vernell Landry, 114. Kentucky, UCF on it. And UCF is AI, so UCF is interested. Armand Jarrell, Utah State, the Aggies, not they're visited, but not really doing much with them. 112, Brady Potts. We have offers. We got Illinois on it. We got Evansville on it. Unsigned, though, at this stage, so still around. If you're in the chat, say hi. If you're not one of the people who already said hi, it's nice to get a little convo going and talk some smack. Next up, Shan Crockett, Texas Tech. Red Raiders, they land their guy. I don't know if some of these are early, so I think I remember a bit in the top 50 to 175, but other than that, not too sure. Stu Rosario, Pitt. I think Big M has Pitt, JUCO. I guess you get him from junior year to senior. And so Stu is going. Sparrow, what's up? Yeah, keep it on the D-low. Hopefully it's just not a radio broadcast where you can just hear what I'm saying. Then you just you gotta suffer with my voice. Next up, Turk Parrott, unsigned 109. Let's get into that top 100. These are the high-level recruits, though. Big Ev, there we go. Next up, Mitch Wiseman, 108, UCF. All over him, not signed yet, though. And next up after that, David Greenberg. This guy's a low GPA guy, I think. Not very bright. After that, 106, VinCloud. Not any offers. Really likes UCF. Really likes Charleston. And here we go. Chuck's on the board. Chris Olson, 105, going to OK State's runner-up, the Aztecs. After that, we got DeJuan Morrison, 104, unsigned, went to visit May. No one else really cares about this guy. Stays local in-state, did not sign yet. And Kit Marino, 103, unsigned. Eric Wenzel, unsigned. And we're almost in the top 100. Let's keep it moving. Julio Lozano, unsigned. Lane Keenan, unsigned right now. And we got Cedric Dawson. We're into the top 100. 99. Evansville has made an offer. He has not signed yet. And we got Czeslaw Smatasek. I think you say it that way. From Czech Republic. 98. Indiana interested. Davidson interested. Irvin Villalobos at 97 is going to DePaul. So that, I think that's Nick the Nuts. Next up, Armand Riley, 96, unsigned. And I think hopefully, I think an ad break might be coming in. So let me know if that shows up. Keyshawn Freeman, shooting guard, 95. And Kev's disappointed. He lost Villalobos. Jaden Kim, a very interesting center out of the Great Plains region, decides to go to Missouri. Left Colorado, didn't go to the Buffaloes. And next up after that, Magic Chandler, nice name, going to Illinois. So Jedi, coolest Jedi, signed Magic Chandler at 93. And after that, we got Aaron Wright, international, from Straya Knight, not signed. And from 92, that's Ago's got a chance, I guess, with this nation team. Eugene Farr, 91, unsigned, from Texas. Todd Givens, Indiana, going to Indiana, the Hoosiers. That's AI, I believe. So we're into the top 90. Okay, ads are coming up now. I'll try to delay a little bit. Yeah, ads. Yeah. For 1 minute, 30 secs. Casey Lewis, Indiana. Okay, Casey Lewis, Indiana. That's an AI pick. Not sure he's disappointed in that. Michigan State missed out on him. To erection. Sell you what they think you need. Joey Sell, unsigned. Joey Sell, unsigned. All right. Next up, Fatin Osmanagalu goes to Indiana. All right, so we're at 86. Peyton Winter goes to Middle Tennessee State. Middle Tennessee, sorry. All right, so that's someone that's in this league. Ad break's going to end in 10 seconds. Oops. I don't know why that minimized. Let's fix that. Oh, shoot. Ah, no. Why did that collapse? Okay, let's keep going now. Whatever. Chauncey Kolb. Chauncey Kolb. Unsigned. Nathaniel Fonseca decides on Georgia Tech. Decides on Georgia Tech. All right. Over Miami. I thought he was in Miami for sure. Denver Redmond LaSalle. Denver Redmond to LaSalle. All right. Dominic Steele. West Virginia Temple. Jayant Bell goes to Evansville. So congratulations. I don't know if that's Big Ev or AK. 81 though, going to Evansville. That's a good number for that team. Hossein Stern, Villanova is AI. So he is not available. Keep it going down here. 79, Donald Brock. Unsigned, well, signed with VCU. So now we're seeing the new names, VCU, the acronyms coming up. No more VA Commonwealth. Now we've got the new team names. So Robin Barnard goes to Grant at Princeton at 78. And after that, we got Michigan on the board. Amari Blanchard, go blue. Michigan beats out Zona State. That's my team, so I shouldn't be too happy about that. Pedro Henry goes to USC. 76. That's Lloyd, our champion with ODU. Trajan Durrell, 75 is going to Utah with the AI. And Jack Regan, unsigned right now. LSU's on it. Georgia Tech on it. UAB on it. And Garrett Cox, USC center. Lloyd's got another guy. Rebuilding the Trojans. And Emmett Hammond out of Memphis. He got it. That's AI though. All right, here we go. So Brandon showed up. He made his picks. Last second, Daryl Dillon goes to Cuse. Or this could be early, but anyways. Goes to Cuse here. And next up, Lindsay beats out. Doesn't look like Louisville was interested in this guy, but he stays local. And Donovan Lindsay goes to the AI Kentucky. Didn't stand out at Indy though. Miss State, Rashard Schilling. Miss State has been a champion, like the story of Old Dominion. And so Mississippi State gets their guy here. Big Ev, I think. Elton Cardenas signed. So Nick the Nuts got his offer in last second. And Houston making a statement in the Great Plains. That would add another wrinkle to all this. But Houston gets their guy. And Maurice Ash, Utah State. I don't think anyone's running Utah State. But he goes in the state of Utah. 6. And we're almost into the top 50. Tavon Cornett, MVB Mets, Georgia Tech, another guy. Tevin Cornett, Tavon, whatever. All right, MVB Mets is still there. Soon Akinbiye out of Nigeria has visited places, has not signed. 65, point guard, 6'5". And Don Valencia, Notre Dame. There's Agalia's on the board now. So Don Valencia is locked up. And in addition to that, FSU strikes Ty Bowling from the southeast region, from ARC, and then not staying with Arkansas, goes to Florida State. And Bo Henriksen, unsigned. So this could be the dream of VMI if they get a guy that's good. Where is VMI in that? No. Charleston is going to snake the Swedish national team. That's typical Grant behavior right there. Going to take a nation team guy. And next up, Elton Armstrong, 61. Offer from LSU, unsigned at the moment. And Joel Hughes, LSU, boom. Locking him up. And didn't stand out at Memphis, so congrats on that. Kevin Quintero, Miss State. There we go, Big Ev. Back at it. Adding more guys. Beating out a couple of teams here. So the Bulldogs. Baylor strikes. Hopefully Baylor doesn't strike early and often, because they definitely show up towards the end of this stream, that's for sure. Bo Jeffries, Deloitte. Wilbur Minton, 57, unsigned. And we got Aiden Smart out of Canada. Pretty sure this guy's got terrible GPA. Most likely. And next up, Katie Skidmore. Kansas Agu. He lands this guy, KJ Skidmore. And into the top 50, Sasso Sasnik, Slovenia. Visited everywhere. Well, visited some big names, but nobody is willing to put the offer out. And almost in the top 50, Terrell Salgado, MBB Mets, lands another guy. So it looks like beating out my team, Zona State. UCLA shows up. Next guy in the mix. And LaShawn Duval, Virginia's got an offer. So that is the... How does Virginia have an offer? Did I cut this guy already? Oh, no. So the guy's been playing the game, but he didn't come in and make an in-home pitch. Dude Steve or whatever. So he just completely missed this night. So I don't know, he's done something in the recruiting cycle to do that. Okay, next up, Travion Smith, FSU, and we're into the top 50. So that is AI though. It's not just a sample anymore running that team. Kentucky, AI as well. Jamal Christie takes a few guys off the board. We're in the top 50 now. We're at the 4 stars. This was an early signing by my team. Gerald Whitney went to, I don't know, I get power forwards all the time in Miami. That's just how that goes. But yeah, top 25 in Memphis. That's about it. Cornell Ewing goes to Xavier, the X-Men. So they're those Musketeers. Ewing signing here. NC State, Kai Walker signing. So I think we have someone running NC State, but I'm not too sure about that. Okay, next up, Wilbur Cunningham goes to Pitt. So Big Ev, I think this is another one of your teams. All right. 46, 45. This guy's early signing. Wally Wallace, one of the better names of the year. Wally Wallace goes to the Shockers early. Kind of worried about that might take away from my chances at some other guys, but all good. Ty Rowland, LSU. Next signing going on here. That's not big. That's AK. And Laurent Sherwood. This is an early signing, I'm pretty sure. So, but he went to. They got to get somebody at those Cardinals. So, Cards gets his guy. VJ Patino, JUCO, Middle Tennessee. Signing here. Middle Tennessee is represented. I think that is Ago or someone. I'm not too sure. AK or Big Ev, something like that. Then Kansas strikes Donnie Gentry. That's what's up. Donnie Gentry. That's Zubnik. Kerwin Schultz, not signed. Must be a terrible GPA. Doesn't have anybody on that list. And next up at sub 40, Lamar Jonas, USC. Lloyd doing things. Lloyd has a champion with Old Dominion, and Lloyd is building USC up. That's like 3-4 recruits for them. Watch out for the Trojans. And LaShawn Mann. So I actually did come in with Wichita State thinking, okay, I can make a pitch. He stays with Marquette in the area, doesn't leave Southeast, doesn't leave for Great Plains. But I believe he's top 25 Indy at the 38 spot, so that's a good one. And Trayvon Michaels, Utah. In the end, small forward sticks out west there. And into 36, Missouri Spider, Curtis Neville. Signed. And what else do we got? Let's keep it working. We got Alex Towers, Aussie, offers from 2 AI teams, so that means definitely no chance for VMI. And into the top 35 we go. We got Jamarco Cardenas goes to Arizona State. That's my team. So I'll be happy with that. What else we got now? Into the top 33 players. Zubnik, Amari Nielsen. Zubnik gets his guy. Now we're almost into the 5 stars. Eric Shepard, Aussie, going to FSU. Lots of Aussies this season in the top 100. And after that, we got almost the top 30. Russ McDonald, unsigned from out west. Nova and Ohio State kind of lurking. But no offers out. No one's taking a gamble. Not even trying to redshirt him, see what's up. And next, Dallas Haugen, 30. New Hampshire. Villanova AI's on him. We're getting close now to some of the big names. We got Brunislav Asanovic. Really likes Michigan, but Michigan did not feel like he's for them. North Carolina, Florida State would be happy to have this guy. But too rich for, not good enough for Michigan. Didn't want to gamble with the Croatian. He wants to go there. And next up, Frankie Arredondo. This was an early signing, I believe. No big deal. Next up, Nova again. Khalid Messer. So watch out for the AI Nova. Getting it done this season. Not early guys, just outside guys. So whatever, they're not bad though. We're almost at the top 25. Reggie Wise chooses Coffee. This is a nice player. Butler lands a guy just outside the top 25, which means he might have a better chance of not going pro right away. Could be a 4-year player, but kind of sticks in the region. Ohio, Butler, Indiana, whatever. Not far away. And next up, Chad Solis denies the Shockers. Chooses OK State. Chuck with the rebuild, with some of the legends he used to have, like Quadjo Laflemme and Anton Devone. Those are the names of OK State. And next up, Shaq Rice goes to Purdue and Spider at 24. Might have been early, actually. And next, Bryce Killian. Hughes. I think he was early as well. We're in the top 25. It's getting heated up. This is the big names. We got UNLV. Boom. Maxwell Rudolph. It's going up. Triple OS. That gamble looks like it paid off in the top 25. And next up, Jamir Casillas goes to the tradition of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, a team that was on the cusp with names like Dwayne Dickens, unable to win their championship, but adds another guy. And now, at 20, Sugar Ray McLaughlin goes to Kansas. Did not sign on day one. Thought a lot of people thought it'd be Texas, but Zubnik swoops in and loves Kansas and their guards. They got some good ones. Number 20, Sugar Ray McLaughlin. And 19, fudge. I wanted this dude. Darren Velez skips out on Wichita State, chooses to go from the Midwest, or whatever is the middle part there, to Wildcats. So TV Guy D, probably his biggest signing with Arizona yet. And so that congratulations, TV Guy D, to rebuild those Wildcats. And next up, Chad Hendricks. We knew that. He went to Grant already. What else is going on though here? Let's see. We're into the top 17. 17 goes to VCU. So don't count out _. Vernon O'Toole, 17, goes to VCU. Post that, we got Rocky Combs. Rocky Combs chooses Florida State. That's computers making some action on Villanova, Florida State, these kinds of guys. Top 5 at Memphis. We're into the top 15 now. And in the top 15, we're going Dubois Allred to AI again, to Nova. And into the top 14, we got Anthony Fuller. Georgetown in on him with the only team willing to put an offer. Didn't decide on Georgetown. Just waiting for someone like a UConn to take him. They don't have any scholarships left. So see what happens. Even North Carolina doesn't want him. Must be a bum. All right. At 13, Pierce Hoff. Arizona gambles with Pierce Hoff. Could be worth the risk. Low GPA. And then what? Does he actually perform or plays to his camp data? Didn't stand out at Indy at all. And what up with the next number 12? Dominic Griffin, Arizona. He's from out west. Makes sense. Wildcats are hot right now. Worth the gambles, especially when you have top 25 players. There's nothing wrong with that. And we're almost into the top 10 at 11. Fernando Solomon. Baylor lurker coming around. Can count on Baylor to make some noise. And after that, we got Varnon Patrick, Missouri. Top 10. Is this the highest that Squiders ever got with the Tigers or what? This team is actually, his Purdue team, I thought, was the original team with better prestige. So Spider, he's in the chat. Top 10, Varnon Patrick. Wow. And how about this? And then his team as well with the 9, but this was early, I believe. Jared Barnhart into the top 8. So really about 7 guys to go or so or whatever, because we know Remy's gone. And we got, where's Troutman? Because that's what I was looking for. Hopefully this is Troutman. 8. Wichita State. Let's go. No! Ah, man, he was all over the Shockers. What up? No. Now it just gets real, doesn't it? Ah, mate. Coffee. Go away. Kansas number 2. Oh, what a disappointment this guy was. What a bum. His parent control threw everything off. And I did couldn't go in with conference prestige. Now I'm just gonna vent with the Shockers because what the hell is that gonna do? So I gambled with coach discipline, and that was pretty stupid. Next up, Angelo Post, the worst GPA you'll ever see, is destined to play for the Cup and State Eagles. We need that. All right, so he's irrelevant. And now at number 6, we got Ray Sharma, unknown to indie camp. Probably played well somewhere else. Goes to Georgetown. Georgetown's been in the final. They were in the finals with ODU, Jermaine Good, that kind of guy. And next up after that, Deshaun Ash. UNC cannot be ignored too long. They keep taking guys in the top 10. They had Chico DeLea a couple years back. They're taking number 1s. They're taking stars. We only got a couple guys left, really. We got DeMarco Norris. That is the big name that's still kind of left. But these are still good players. So who's at number 4 now? Baylor. Oh, Lloyd. Buddy. All right, now this is Norris time. This guy is good. So what's going to happen when I press this next? Who is DeMarco Norris going to? Georgetown. Well, how about that, Gabe? How about your first almost Indy MVP? Is he the MVP? I don't know if he was. But he was the leading scorer at a high school. So, Gabe, how about that? Let's see what you got to say about that. Or see what you got to say about that. Yeah, that's it. Let's go. Georgetown on the climb, on the rise. And who's last? We got number 2. Oh! One for me, one for the road. I told you power forwards in Miami get it going. Look at that. Who's ever seen that? Jumping Florida. Wow, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way to end it. I did not even see that happen. That was just a gamble and a half, dude. Tickets. Top 5 Memphis. And then, of course, we know about Remy. That's it. That's all. Looks like, Gabe, you and I are the winners tonight. Well, not necessarily. Florida State, seen that. UNC again. Baylor again. Spiders done really well with Purdue and Missouri and some other guys. But a lot of AI teams did pretty well tonight. Don't think the Louisville Cardinals did much. Notre Dame and Louisville the game has not been kind to those schools. So that's it. That's a wrap. And I want to thank everyone for coming on the stream, and I got to drop. So thanks, everybody. Get that video up as soon as I can, and see you in the chat.